So, to the hearing today in New York, the civil case against Trump, my read of it is that it's ridiculous. The premise is absurd. Am I missing something? Is there any merit, do you think, just as objectively as you can, to this suit?
In the larger sense, no, because you can ask yourself two questions. Would Letitia James and the people who were doing this, would they have done it if Donald Trump on January 7th said, conditions have changed, I'm now not going to run for office? I think the answer is no. And then the second thing, are some of the giants of New York finance and real estate, do they operate in a way that is completely different than Donald Trump? They never overvalue an asset, and I think the answer is no. And then the third question might be, now that you've picked on Donald Trump, are you going to systematically look at the bank applications and loan applications of, say, 50 or 60 of the largest developers in New York, especially on the left-wing side? I don't think so.
Yeah.
So, and especially you made a good point that the bank is not filing suit and saying we lost all of its money. And then we have to juxtapose it, Tucker, to what we're witnessing on the other side with somebody like Sam Bankman-Fried that was put on house arrest on the Stanford campus. We now know about his parents, two renowned Stanford law professors that were grifting off their own son and siphoning money from his company as it was collapsing, which was a big bundler and provider of millions of dollars for the Democratic Party. And nobody in the Democratic Party seems to be upset about him. And then we have Hunter Biden looking right, and we're looking at us, and you want to ask Letitia James, are you really going to do anything, or do you think that Joe Biden should face consequences for again and again and again telling the American people he had no knowledge or participation in any of Hunter's business when you know that was untrue, and money was coming to his address? And so it's a very strange time, Tucker, when you have all this evidence, both to exonerate Donald Trump because of this asymmetrical treatment and the fact that there was no damage, but also when you're looking at Hunter Biden or Menendez and all these people, and you think, how can they, with a straight face, tell us that there's not a shred of evidence that Hunter and Joe were acting in an illegal fashion? And the President of the United States, as we talk, you and I are talking right now, the President of the United States is pretty clearly, as Vice President, was utterly corrupt and has never accounted for that. And nobody on the left cares about it. More importantly, the judiciary or the prosecutorial arm of the United States government is protecting him.